Hi YouTube, this is Roblonuts1 here, and I wanted to talk about the Young Justice season finale and the Young Justice in general. I am not going to do a review on either of the two, as I need to watch season 1 through season 2. I just wanted to talk about the show in general and what I liked about the show. The season finale was good. It was they managed to wrap up season 2 and managed to wrap up things that they wanted. However, it did feel a bit rushed in places, and I think I did think some things that they chose to do didn't really make sense. This is going to be spoiler, so if you don't want to get spoiled, leave now. So they decided to kill off Kid Flash, which did not make sense to me. Because the Reach tried to, destroy the world, they sent out, these, bomb tubes that would explode the planet. Well, Kid Flash, Impulse, and Flash sort of used their energy to, use their speed powers to sort of reverse the effects of this bomb. But because Kid Flash is less fast, it's not faster than the other Impulse and Flash, he kept getting zapped by the energy and died as a result. It didn't make sense to me why they needed to kill off the character. For a season finale, it just seemed a bit odd. Oh, we're going to kill off a character. Excuse me. That we're just gonna kill off a character because we can. So I get the impression that this wasn't originally their season finale. But because they were cancelling the show, they said, they kind of had to pick an episode to end things. So it kind of sucks that Kid Flash had to die. The ending to the entire thing, I call that in season 1. And it's sort of yeah, season 3 would have been really cool. And it does show that they did have an idea for season 3. I thought that they were cancelling it because they'd just run out of ideas. But no, they've proven the fact that they had ideas for season 3. However, I do still argue that they may not have had enough ideas to continue on to season 3. I argue with this in the Smallville, season 11, what's bigger than Darkseid? what's bigger than Darkseid? Not really a whole lot. So, yeah. But, Young Justice was, is really, really good. They had great characters, great stories. It was so nice to get stories about the sidekicks, because they're not the main heroes of this story, of the DC universe. They're the B squad to the Power Rangers A squad. The Young Justice aren't the greatest superheroes in the world. And it's quite interesting because their stories are so much more interesting than what the Justice League were. And you do see references to the original Justice League show, that started it all. So it's quite interesting to get, look, here's the best of both worlds. So I don't really think that Justice League, that Young Justice is truly over. I view it as this was a piece of the story. This is like 2 seasons in the DC universe. We have the animated movies now. So I consider Young Justice a part of that canon. And that's just how I get through the fact that Cartoon Network ended potentially a really good season. Although I prefer season 1, as it was a lot more straightforward, and season 2 was a little bit complicated. I do feel that Young Justice, it had a good run. It's a shame that they ended it, and yeah, it's a shame. But it was an extremely good season finale, and it was an extremely good show. So I'd like to say thank you to all the creators who worked on Young Justice, and it's a shame that you guys cancelled it, but I hope that you continue to give us more DC stories in the future. And that where Young Justice did well on, that we continue to see in future stories. So, yes, I just wanted to say my piece on that, and, yeah, see you later.